from my own point of view, I'll be parochial about the qualifiers this weekend, and I'll go for all Ulster teams to win. Even though some were home, some were away, I definitely fancy Armagh to regroup and pull out a good performance after the disappointing game against Donegal. I expect them to beat Wicklow at home. I would say the minimum aim for them boys would be to get back here for All-Ireland quarter-final like we did last year, but there's plenty of work to go in after last week's result. Even though Down are travelling away to Wexford, a place that it was notoriously hard to get a win this past 10 years, I still think that they'll be able to regroup better, and I would see them possibly winning down in Wexford with maybe 5-6 points. Louth, home advantage. I would see them getting over Leitrim. Leitrim didn't have a great National League in comparison to a couple of good FBD leagues this past few years, but they just haven't carried it through to League or Championship. And the fact that they're travelling away from home, I would expect home advantage, even though Louth also had a poor league campaign and were relegated. I still think that there's bound to be a bit of kicking them at home and Drogheda that they'll get the win in that their game. The last game of the weekend then, Tyrone versus Limerick on Sunday, I think you couldn't but see anything other than a Tyrone win. It's the toughest draw that Limerick possibly could have got, an away game to Tyrone, and particularly I think Tyrone, even though they lost to Donegal, I think for themselves they would have proved the point that they weren't too far away. And I think the biggest thing that came out of them that day was the hunger and the work rate that they showed all across the field. It was reminiscent of what we used to know of Tyrone teams, hunted in packs, and we're extremely unlucky going to Ballybuffet that day. So yeah, I would see them coming out in a comfortable enough win this weekend.
GAA, be there all the way.